All right, we are watching season 1, episode 10 of The Dark Ones. Robert is going to become a Dark One during this episode. I don't know if you guys knew that.
No, no.
In three, two, one, go. Arrowverse loses everything, including its quality.
No.
Got him.
Fun. It's important to remember where we've been, how we got here.
No. The way she says that, hello, pussies, it's just like burned into my brain now. That, like, last shot of the previously on reminds me of so much of season 3 of Buffy, where each flash, like previously on, ends with a shot of Faith saying, "I don't, you don't get it. I don't care," and it just becomes funny after a bit.
Hey, look, Samara Weaving's still here. Maybe she should leave. Oh, no.
Oh, she's over it. It's
Yeah,
fine.
I
Uh,
forgot we got to see her as a Deadite all the way to the finale.
Teddy, don't they make the main antagonist part of the current season 2 for some reason? Then the villain again? Yes. So season 2 does that thing where like something worse has come along, so the antagonist of the previous season becomes a protagonist, and then
That's what
I
this
will
show
for
does.
I'm talking about this show.
Oh, I thought he was talking about Buffy. Sorry.
No. um, and Teddy, I will forever complain that they just kind of throw that all away at the end of season 2 so we can have evil Ruby again.
Like I said, I'm of two minds about it. This Ruby still has a pretty satisfying arc for me.
Pablo's gonna need therapy after this.
I think they all need therapy.
It's fine.
Yay, she said the thing.
But does he say the thing?
Oh.
No, I really like Ruby as part of the group. She has this like antagonistic respect for Ash by the end that I really like.
And they earn it. They take their time with
He didn't say the thing. Oh, poor smart Weaver.
it. That's a lot of fake blood. In the cellar. She took him to the
Because
cellar.
everything in this universe happens in that goddamn fruit salad.
I've never seen one fruit in there.
Well, I mean, I can't say that. I probably shouldn't say that. That's you mean me too, right? I've never met you
Yeah,
before, but
sure. That's pretty consistent with Ash's character, where you kind of have to earn his
Mhm.
respect and empathy. He generally doesn't care about people. He needs a specific reason to like you, which is arguably a bad thing for a hero, but it's fine.
It
It's why we love
works
him.
because this isn't a black and white like.
Yeah. But as we'll see at the end of this episode, like he does not care about the world. He's done with everything. He has a few people he likes for very specific reasons, and everyone else can literally go to hell.
Stairs are fixed after he crashed through them.
No, the stairs are canon with the Evil Dead 1 stair. No, I think those smashed too. I don't remember. Oh my god, he fell into a green screen.
He fell into the psycho shot.
And then they put in those Psycho 98 cut-ins. He
Yeah,
sees a cow.
I want
Oh my
Sam
god,
Raimi
it's
to
just creepy.
remake Psycho. Can you imagine?
Oh, that'd be insane. Oh, now he's in Haunting of Hill House.
But it's not some dark cynical. I don't care about the world way. He literally just doesn't care. Yeah, no, and it's more so just like the world has beaten him down so much.
Yeah, he's not emo about it. And this is a cool detail that they remember. Like, oh right, like Evil Dead 2 did set him up as a chosen one. He's in the book. It's a nice payoff to that.
I mean, the payoff was Army of Darkness.
Hmm. Yeah, except Army of Darkness always also ignores that. There's not a scene in that movie where they're like, "Look, there's a picture of him in the book."
No, but the wise man does say, "I believe he's the one prophesized to save us from the Deadites."
Hmm. Yeah, the wise man does.
The wise man rules. He should have
Yeah, it's
been
pretty cool.
playable in the game. Damn it!
That's true.
Him over that blacksmith that they added.
But the blacksmith's great.
Hmm.
He's so cool. Was Chet one we never got? Ted Raimi?
Chet, yeah. And there was a big campaign to add Chet.
Bummer. There's like
No,
five or six. It's like 5 or 6 characters I really wish we got in that game. Samara Weaving's one of them. And
that
that
was
should have been
never
the
going to
last
happen.
one.
What is her name?
Heather, I think.
Oh, are you sure?
50-50. It was just a relief that we at least got Pablo, Kelly, Ruby. We at least got the heavy hitters.
Well, and they launched with most of what you would want. All the DLC was
Mhm.
kind of superfluous, except for like the remake characters.
Yeah, it was nice to get Mia in there.
Also, how
And the
the fuck does Brock make it before Chet?
Yeah, and they both should have been there. The most baffling thing was that game comes out what, like a year before Evil Dead Rise. It's
No
insane that we
Rise
never got
DLC.
Evil Dead Rise DLC. Yeah, like that
Well, that
lady should have been a boss fight. That would
no,
have been
because
awesome.
people were like really wanting it, and I think that's around the time they announced they weren't doing anything else for it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Oh no, I'm
And
sorry. The remake wasn't the only DLC that was good because they also added Ruby and Ball.
yeah, those were the big ones. Like, oh, thank God we got those in there.
And I wasn't sure which way they would go with Ruby, but
I
I'm
was
glad
glad
she ended up
they
being a
made her
hero.
a hero. Hmm.
Although she was a leader, which is like I think the most useless of them.
Yeah,
Even though I played
I
Old
didn't play
Man
as
Ash
her a
a
lot.
lot.
I didn't. He was not my main Ash.
I mean, he wasn't my
I was
main. I was a basic bitch. I went Army of Darkness Ash.
Me too. That was my primary one, and I do the support one sometimes. The Evil Dead one, Ash.
I was so bad at support. I would. Uh, my main two were actually really I played all four Ashes, but my main was either a warrior or a hunter or whatever. Evil Dead 2 Ash. I love that you could just have a team of Ashes and they would each fit
Yes.
like
No,
a
that was brilliant.
full team. And I was worried about how they would handle that before the game came out because I didn't look too much into it. Is it gonna? I was like, oh, is it gonna be like a Friday situation where everybody wants to play as Ash? The answer was yes,
Yeah,
but the other answer was you can.
that was really smart. Yeah, she's got the axe. So the scene does make you feel not as horrible with what's about to happen to Samara Weaving because she kind of wants to ditch them. But you also understand where she's coming from.
No, I don't blame her at all. Uh, Teddy, he's the most lovable chosen one. Aang, I'm the chosen one. I wish. Wow, I hate it. Let it be frozen in the ocean. Ash groovy. Uh, Aang, you are the reason the Fire Nation killed my mother. And then Adam Arch, her name is Heather.
That's my favorite line reading from Dana in this entire show. Get a hold of yourself, woman.
So you were right. Her name is Heather. I'm
Yeah,
shocked you
yeah.
knew that.
It helps because I have subtitles on, and I thought I saw it earlier. But see, like bits like this though, where she's like, "Hey, I'm studying to be a dental hygienist. You don't get to talk to me that way." It's like, all right, you're starting to get a little unlikable, so that I don't feel as horrible.
She's freaking. She's panicking.
I'm trying to look at this from both sides.
This atmosphere here kind of reminds me of the remake in that scene where Mia is walking in circles.
Yeah,
Mia and Kelly team up just kick so
I
much
know,
ass.
I know. At least you kind of get it with the game. That's something.
Yeah, but they don't have any dialogue together.
Yeah, I keep saying though, another compromise is just make a comic book. Let's just bring Mia back in a comic book. I'd read it.
I would
Like
love
that's
for them to do
a
more Evil
cheap
Dead
thing to produce.
comics. I'm
Mhm.
shocked Warner Brothers isn't doing
We didn't need this Evil Dead 2 footage. It's still funny that, oh yeah, his body's still down here.
No, I love the fact that that skeleton is still there. Because it seems like even Dynamite has stopped. Pushing out comics.
Like I said, man, what we do to Pablo here is real fucked up. It's hard to
So
watch.
messed up. Evil Dead 2 Revenge of Hitler.
Oh god.
Evil Dead 2 Revenge of Evil Ed. These are real comics.
Oh no.
Remember Ed? Do you know who Ed
Wait,
is?
Fright Night?
No, that's the boyfriend that turns into a deadite for like half a second. Evil Dead 2.
Okay. You
Where
just
it
said
has
Evil Ed, and I'm like, that's a Fright Night
no.
character.
Oh yeah. No. Remember Annie's boyfriend, and he has like the
Yeah,
teeth.
yeah,
And
yeah.
that's Ed, and then he's Evil Ed.
Yeah, that's the character in the game where people go, "Who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Who is this discount Scotty?"
Take this cover out.
Oh god,
We should look at some of those at some point.
we should. Oh, this is so disgusting. Her little
This,
creepy demon
I hate
children.
these fucking kids.
They're the worst.
And it's the eyes, the devil's eyes.
The evil.
They made Pablo vomit sacks.
They made Pablo vomit sacks. You turned into Shatner for a second.
Dude, what? Imagine William Shatner playing
Bastard.
Loomis.
Oh, so good. Hey,
I
Heather's
looked
alive.
into those eyes, those evil
Rocket Man.
eyes, and said, "Damn it, Michael, stop fighting me."
You'll be the best dental hygienist in England or wherever the hell you're from. Like I said, this is when we go to like some Art the Clown shit. This is so mean.
Oh, I forgot about this couch.
Yep. No, this is painful. Ah, but her screaming is so good. Is it hyperbolic to say that she's already like an S tier
Scream Queen?
scream queen?
No, she is totally an S.
She's great.
I
Hey,
kind
I'm
of
sending you
wish
a
they
song.
showed her actual death though.
Yeah, after all this,
I need
oh
to
the
know what
nails.
happened.
I don't know if I. Oh god, it just
Oh,
keeps going. I don't know if I want to know what happens, but it's not good.
no, I really want to know what happened.
I love it though when we do like just weird inanimate objects coming to life. Evil Dead is just a catch-all franchise where you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Adam Archer, R.I.P. Samara. Yeah, exactly.
Ah, in
He's
the
dead,
blood.
Jim.
Damn, that was a good fall.
That has to be
Ah,
uncomfortable as shit.
oh, totally. Oh, this looks miserable. She might be fine.
It's just a flesh wound.
It's got to buff out those scratches.
No, like what did that to her? I need to know this. She got to be a deadite. That's fun.
Yeah, that is fun. She just kicks her head. So good.
That's the most like pathetic kick I've ever seen.
She's had a long day.
That's
It's
true.
windy. It's rainy.
No, this is very 2013-ish.
Oh, totally.
It just needs to be raining blood.
Even yeah, even the bit with the nails reminds me of that bit with the nail gun.
I think Raimi likes that movie a lot.
Yeah, I think he's proud of it.
Which is why it was always funny to me when people are like, oh, it doesn't really capture like the essence of that first movie. It kind of does. It's just
Hmm.
it's not held back by its budget, so it's not goofy.
Right.
I prefer the original, of course, but
Well, that's what's just so nice about having this show is it's nice having the variety.
this kid creeps me out.
I know. I don't like him. Shoot him. No, oh my god. Little Nosferatu baby. Spinning around. Kill that kid, Ash.
Leave that child alone.
I will not clarify my statement. Shoot that child. Nice little Three Stooges gag.
Ew.
The show does a good job of not repeating too many gags from the movies. Like you get just enough.
No, I think the only time the show loses me with a callback is I didn't need anything with Henrietta in season two.
I mean, when you're gonna time travel to the era, it'd be kind of a missed opportunity not to. Oh, that's a great kill. The shadow and just all the black ooze.
Yeah.
That looks great.
I don't know. I just part of it is that I don't like the like redesign.
We'll see how we feel about it when we cover season 2, because I don't remember having issues with that. I remember the when he kills her being having a good bit though, when he's like, fuck you. I think about that moment a lot. You're right. Like there is a lot of Evil Dead 2013 in this. I hadn't thought about that before.
I didn't either. I think it helps that we just watched that.
That's true.
I'm a sucker for the flare shot.
So good.
I wish they'd framed that a little bit better, but
Her performance is so great. She is going insane. Also, I don't know if you remember by
and we're
season
back
2.
to where he has to reload.
Yeah. And by season 2, Pablo's just fucking jacked. Like I remember being like, "Holy shit, dude's in really impressive shape." She's so much fun here. Burn, baby. Also, when we say we want more comics, ideally we would like better than like those shitty Freddy versus Ash versus Jason comics where we can't get the likenesses for certain characters. They look completely different from the movie versions, and you can't tell who the fuck some people are supposed to be. Ideally, we'd get better art than that. Like I said on first viewing, this is pretty
Oh, the
intense.
knee.
I did not know where this was going. And I like that we do an Evil Dead 2 callback where he loses his sleeve, but it's not the full arm.
Yeah.
It's just like half of it, and it looks really goofy.
I think this one is also a bit longer because we're already like 25 minutes in, and there's still a few more things we
Yeah,
gotta do.
this one's a little extended, but it's not as long as the first episode.
Mhm.
It's still under 40 minutes. Oh god.
No,
I
just the
don't
way
like it.
that was all. That was uncomfortable, but like in a good way. And this is an ensemble that finds something for every character to do
Yes.
at all times. They're not just Ash's backup; like they all provide something.
And you're not bored to tears when you're cutting to another character and trying to make them interesting.
I have that a little bit with Kelly in season three
Eh,
because
we'll
that's
see
a
when we get
season
to
where
it.
she kind of like goes off on her own. And
Mhm. But like I said, I'm never bored. I'm always entertained when I'm watching the show. Season 3 is still a better ending for the show than what season 2. I'd be more
yes,
salty and annoyed if the show was canceled after 2. There's enough good stuff in 3 that
yeah, I don't hate
I'm glad we
three.
got
It's
that
just
far.
there's a lot of stuff in it. I'm like,
Mhm. But season 1 is far and away the best season. This is like
it's
the
just
perfect Evil
facts.
Dead 4.
Oh, you could have made this a mini series, and I would have been happy.
Hmm.
Also, something we didn't talk about, and I meant to bring this up, is the naming scheme for this franchise. Because I like that the Ash versus Evil Dead name kind of is an evolution of the Army of Darkness, Bruce Campbell versus the Army of Darkness thing.
Yes, and Ash versus Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah.
It feels very in tune with all those. And I think where I'm more partial to the Evil Ruby stuff in season 3 than you are is because you don't get a lot of Evil Ruby. Like, it's a reveal that she's one of the main antagonists of the show, but you only really get her as a bad guy for like 2 episodes. And I do
Yeah,
think
but
she's
in
a
those
fun
two
villain in
episodes, she makes Pablo do something that shall not be discussed and
3.
technically defeats
Oh, yeah,
Ash.
that's effective. Yeah. And like I said, her arc in 2 is really satisfying. Hang on. Let's hear her out. She's making some points. All about Jacksonville, Florida. No, I like that the show gets to go to some weird body horror places. And it's kind of a tragic ending, especially for Pablo. Like Ash does kind of let Pablo down here.
Yeah, but we'll never mention that again.
Yeah, that doesn't play into season 2 as much as it should. I love how he goes from asking for $10,000 and settles for gas money.
I think he knows that this is a bad deal, but he takes it anyway.
No, and this is where I am glad we got more because this is kind of a dark ending for Ash, and I would have been a little disappointed if this was the note we left him on. So again, I'm glad we got
No, I'm happy that we got
season
more,
2 and 3
but
for a bit more
if
redemption.
say we never got season 2, I would have been fine with this because it fits in with the endings of the other two of the three. Well, the first two and the alternate ending of 3.
He makes a point. Like Ruby said, she'd have it under control. It's fine. And it's a good payoff to the sinkhole setup. Like, oh no, what have you done?
No, he looks so guilty here. I love it.
Yeah, that's also one of the major issues with season 2. It's like hell on earth has been unleashed, except for Ash's hometown, I guess, because that's
Well,
never
and they never bring that back
it
up.
doesn't. Yeah, that kind of goes away.
They're
No,
like, oh,
season
we
two
don't have the
is
money to show that.
season two is messy from the start. It's just so much fun that you're not thinking about it while you're watching it.
Hmm.
And then by the end of season 2 is when you're like, wait a minute. This doesn't make sense.
No, season 2, the big issue for me is just the time travel was a mistake.
Mhm. But that was season 1. It's great.
It
I love
was.
it.
It was great. And I love their song choice there at the end. All right, that was season 1, episode 10, the dark one. If you're watching this after the fact, thanks for hanging out. As always, if you like this content, consider hitting that thumbs up and throwing us a subscribe. See you guys next time.